It doesn't always have to be a karambit or butterfly knife to be the best knife in the game. I think the Imperium knife is a prime example that people also like other things. And I think the new knife, the SARMAD knife, the Blade of Circuit, whatever you want to call it, this had the perfect foundation, the potential to be one of the best knives to release this year. If we talk visually, right, just visually, I think this is one of the best looking knives that has released recently. The color scheme is on point. For everybody that likes the Imperium skins, we almost have the exact same color scheme going on here. And I personally do love that. So, you know, just all the colors are going on here. Perfect, 10 out of 10. The visuals on this, I think, also great. The fact that it is a dual wield doesn't even bother me. I think we definitely need the variety in the knife game. And at this point, we don't have a dual wield that actually feels good, right? This one looks good. This one looks perfect. 10 out of 10. What I'm missing here, what I'm missing with most of the knives that actually have potential is the animations. This is, again, a prime example of a knife that could be one of the best if it had some proper animations. Now, don't get me wrong, we have a pull-out animation which looks good. The left click also looks pretty nice. The right click is custom. I think this is exclusive to this knife. I'm gonna be real, I don't like it. I think it looks a bit stupid. I think this could have been executed way better, but that's always, you know, personal preference. What I want to see is visual effects. I think visual effects are always missing with some of these knives. Something like Riva, for example, has, or Forsaken, you know, the glitch pop effect that, you know, changes the color, the custom inspect animation that we have on the Origin blade, for example, the small things that make a knife unique. Also, for example, the inspect on the RGX butterfly knife, which literally makes an RGB machine. I think those small details make a knife great, which the reason also why the Champion's Karambit is great, for example, the custom inspect animation, right? So some type of visual effects would make this knife so much better. This is, I think, a prime example of a knife that just looks perfect, but it's missing the premium touch. Obviously, you can't have that on every single knife. The Tigress sword, for example, is another example, which had a custom animation lying around in the files. It wasn't added into the game, but this animation alone would have made the sword that much better. So what I'm saying is, we have so many knife skins in this game, which just are missing something, and the result of that is that they are completely useless. People will not use knives if they don't have good animations. It's not like with skins where people have their preferences. People play skins that don't have animations. Not so much with knives. Knives, if they don't have any animations, if they are just boring to use, most likely people won't use them. So I do like the fact that we get cheaper alternatives, right, with the deluxe collections, but I like the route where we have a collection like the Endeavor skins, where we just take out the knife and just have weapon skins. I think knives should not be in every single collection, especially if it is a deluxe collection or a select collection. I think they should be exclusively tied to premium skins, and in a way where they just get the full treatment with special effects, unique animations. That's, I think, way better than just having all of these knives lying around, not being used at all. I think especially with knives, again, it's different than it is with weapon skins. Weapon skins, people tend to use them way more, even if they don't have any special effects. But knives, it's all about the animations. I think we should have more of these run it back collections. People would, I think, definitely, if it actually had good skins, because let's talk about this run it back collection. This is definitely not good, but if it had good skins, people would definitely like this way more as a filler than, I think, a collection that is just missing huge animations, especially on the knife. And with more run back collections, I guess the dev team had more time to work on other things like animations. We don't need a new skin collection every other week. I think that's definitely not necessary, because I'm pretty positive that Riot still would make so much money if they just had decent run back collections. People would appreciate these way more, and I think run back collections, if they have decent skins, would make way more than this collection, for example. But I don't know exactly. I don't have the numbers, just my thought. And then one more thing, there's this one argument that people say that this knife is paid to lose because it takes up so much screen space, but there's literally no serious scenario in which you would actually have your knife pulled out that would actually make you lose a 1v1. With weapon skins taking up too much screen space, I can definitely understand that. For knives, there is like literally no scenario in which you would have this pulled out and lose a duel because of it. So I really don't think this argument makes sense for knives. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.